My name is Dan. I live here in the neighborhood of Lincoln Square in Chicago. I've actually been coming here a couple different times. I actually attended or was here pre-pandemic for about a year or so dealing with a hamstring issue. And then just more recently I came back here over the last few months dealing with more of a calf muscle injury. I'm a runner and I do distance running. And I injured my hamstring a few years ago and then aggravated my calf muscle. I think about, if I had to guess, I'd say probably like a little over a year ago. I get some stem work done and I also do some alignment, but primarily I come for the Shockwave Therapy. I love it, I really do. I mean, I have to say that I was somewhat skeptical when they rolled it in and first looked and was explaining it to me. I was kind of like, I'm not quite sure how this all works. But I had been dealing with this calf issue for so long, and while dry needling had been working some, and actually that's why I kind of came back here, because I knew that the doc did some dry needling. They said that since it was kind of a chronic type injury, that I maybe should take this under advisement. So I said, let's try it, and I've been very, very satisfied with the results since I've started using the Shockwave. Shortly after the first treatment, I noticed a lot of what I guess I considered like the chronic knots in my calf were not there. The pain points that I had that I would encounter post long runs weren't there, and that was quite amazing to me, because I've been dealing with it for so long that I was actually kind of just used to it. And now that I got done with like a 12-mile run, and I'm just like, I was waiting for the knots to come and they didn't come. So that's how I was like, well, hey, we're on to something here. I love the staff here. I mean, from the front office to the doc, they all treat you very well. Very friendly, very engaging, very personable, and yet at the same time professional. They're not pushy, which I kind of like. They don't like try to put you to doing a bunch of different things that they just think, just for the sake of doing them. It's quite, I think, localized to your particular issue.